So let's go. We're going to go from Genesis, the 17th chapter. Let's start there. Genesis 17. Let's start at the first verse. Read.
Genesis chapter 17, verse 1. And when Abram was 90 years old and 9, the Lord appeared to Abram and said unto him, I am the Almighty Power. Walk before me, and be thou perfect.
Now this is the name that was revealed to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, but was not revealed, but the name of the Most High was not revealed to Abraham. Okay, so before Exodus the 3rd chapter, the Most High was known as the Almighty Power. Alright, the Almighty God. Read.
Verse 2. And I will make my covenant between me and thee, and will multiply thee exceedingly.
He said, I will make my covenant with you, between me and you. I will make my covenant between me and thee, Abraham, or Abram, and will multiply thee exceedingly. So covenant means, make sure we understand this, covenant means agreement. Covenant means an agreement. It's like a contract. So this agreement is only through Abraham. We're going to prove this. And it passed from Abraham through his children. Now, mind you, while Abraham was on the scene, while he was living, there were other races of people in the earth. But the Most High made an agreement with Abraham. Okay? He didn't make it with the seed of Ham. He didn't make it with the seed of Japheth. And he didn't make it with all the seeds of Shem. There's only one seed of Shem received this covenant. We're going to go into it. And see, by breaking down the detailed understanding according to the scriptures, they take all theory and opinion out of the way. That's what we want to do here. Okay? Read.
Verse 3. And Abram fell on his face, and the Most High talked with him, saying, As for me, behold, my covenant is with thee, and thou shalt be a father of many nations. Neither shall thy name any more be called Abram, but thy name shall be Abraham. For a father of many nations have I made thee, and I will make thee exceeding fruitful, and I will make nations of thee, and kings shall come out of thee. And I will establish my covenant between me and thee, and thy seed after thee, and their generations, for an everlasting covenant.
How long is everlasting? Is there an end to everlasting? No. So he's saying, I'm going to make this covenant with you and the seed after you, and which will be an everlasting covenant. So there will be no point in time in which this covenant would change from one people to another people. Alright? Now hold that and get Malachi 3 and 6, and we're going to come back here. So if there's a doctrine that teaches that this covenant changed from what the Most High gave Abraham, we can immediately pinpoint that particular theory or doctrine and relate that to Satan. If anyone ever comes up with a new doctrine that says that his seed, the covenant to Abraham, is to different people other than his seed, then we can immediately point that to a satanic doctrine. If it's not in the Bible, you must relate it to Satan. Let's see if the Most High will change his mind on this. Read.
Malachi chapter 3 verse 6. For I am the Most High, I change not.
Read it again.
For I am the Most High, I change not.
No, I'm going to switch it when Jesus comes.
For I am the Most High, I change not.
The Most High says he's the Most High. He changed not. Christ did not come down to the earth to do his own will. He did the will of him that sent him. So Christ did not come to change the God of the Old Testament. Read on.
Therefore, ye sons of Jacob are not consumed.
So the children of Israel will never be consumed. The physical people will always exist under the Most High. They will never get consumed. See that? Now let's go back to the promise. What verse you left off in Genesis 17?
Verse 8. Excuse me, verse 7.
With Genesis 17 and 7. Go ahead.
Genesis chapter 17, verse 7. And I will establish my covenant between me and thee, and thy seed after thee, in their generations, for an everlasting covenant, to be a God unto thee, and to thy seed after thee.
So he says, I will be a God unto them. I will be a God to you and thy seed after thee. Now, we know that this is the God of all gods, the God of Abraham. So why is he making a covenant, or what's the reason for a covenant to say that he will be a God unto Abraham and his seed? Why is he, what's the reason for him picking out one people and saying, I'm going to be your God? Hold that precept and go to Psalms 96. Psalms 96. And let's start at the 4th verse. We're going to read the 4th and 5th verse. This is the reason the Most High chose out, made a covenant or an agreement with Abraham to link in with his seed so that he could be their God. Read.
Psalms chapter 94, verse 6.
96 verse 4.
96 verse 4, excuse me.
Read it.
For the Most High is great, and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared above all gods.
So the God of Abraham is to be feared above all gods, showing you that there's more than one God in the earth being worshipped. There's many gods that are being worshipped. So the Most High, the God of all gods, made a covenant with one people that would be separated from all the other gods worshipped in the earth. Read.
Verse 5. For all the gods of the nations are idols.
For all the gods of the nations or of the Gentiles, nations and Gentiles are interchangeable, are idols. Are idols. Every religion in this earth have an idol attached to it. Christianity, the cross, the picture of Caesar Borgia. Islam have idols, the rock, and different types of the moon and crescent. These are all idols attached to their gods. Read.
But the Most High made the heavens.
But it's the Most High that made the heavens. It's the Most High, the God of Abraham, that made the things that are worshipped in the earth. That's the reason the Most High had to choose out a people that would be separated and just worship him. Because all the other people in the earth, even during Abraham's time, were worshiping idols and were worshiping other gods. Even Abraham's father Terah worshiped gods and was worshiping Satan. Go to Genesis 17. What verse you left off?
Verse 8.
Go ahead.
Genesis chapter 17, verse 8. And I will give unto thee, and to thy seed after thee.
And to who?
And to thy seed after thee.
And to thy seed after thee. Seed is physical copulation, which means from a man's loins. That's from a man's loins. So the seed that comes out of Abraham will receive this promise. These are physical people. Read.
And I will give unto thee, and to thy seed after thee, the land wherein thou art a stranger, all the land of Canaan, for an everlasting possession, and I will be their God.
So the Most High promised the land of Israel to Abram before Israel was born in